Hello and welcome to United Rogue Overwatch. I'm here joined with my boy Jay Swess. What is up, Jay Swess?
Hello, welcome to United Rogue Week 5. This week we got Pittsburgh and Kansas City. And what do you think is going to happen this game log?
Well, this is surely going to be a banger. This is Pitt and KCC fighting for those playoff spots.
Yep. Who do you think has the upper hand here?
You have KCC has my man Soup. Soup, the GOAT, the one and only. And then we've got Pitt. I'm also a little biased towards Saucepan on Pitt, my GOAT. I've got a GOAT on each team.
I think Pitt's got a little bit of advantage here, just because they've been a little stronger this season, but we'll have to see how it goes. We're currently banning some control maps. See where this goes.
We've got some classic names here too. We've got the Janitor. Been playing in UR Overwatch for a while now. I'm pretty sure that man's got a chip.
Yeah. Did they pick? They did the wrong. We're going to be on Antarctic. Looks like.
Oh my god. They didn't ban Antarctic. Insane.
I think we've seen a few Antarctics in Emerald so far, but I think they prefer Ilios, unless that's Ruby.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen Dallas ban Antarctic every week.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Excited. I mean, there's a chance we don't even see the sub-level map, which is the main map I hate.
Just looking at the chat, someone's very happy to see Soup.
Oh yeah, can we get some W's in chat for Soup? Can we get some pogs? It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, just waiting for the teams to be ready. Looks like we're about to head in pretty soon.
R's all around.
Yep.
Anything you expect to see comp-wise out of these teams?
I'm going to be honest, I don't really know. We could see Ryan Mir. I mean, we always love to see it. We could see, Monkey, anything else, really.
Be interesting seeing if either team goes with a Mei pick, because May's pretty strong on this map. Not just because it's an ice map, but because it's a control map, and there's some pretty narrow corridors where you can slap a wall down. Oh, we've got the Orisa Ryan.
Yeah, Orisa versus Ryan. There is a Mei on both teams. And then Lucio Ana versus Juno Curie. A little more healing for Pitt, but a little more utility in that Lucio. Going to be a big threat to Pitt as well.
Yeah, honestly, you've got counters on both sides. It's an interesting brawl about to go ahead here. Icebreaker is one of my favorite maps on this map, sub map.
This one's called Icebreaker.
Yeah. Huh. So both teams.
Initial engagement here. Both teams trying to take the high ground. Ooh, big wall from Saucepan. Doesn't quite get anyone. Oh, Bonaparte's in the trap. Oh no. Curie just a little too late.
Taking first blood. Pushing ahead. They're gonna get point cap.
Yep. Kansas City Scoop chasing pretty hard here.
Fight.
Boop him, boop him. Ah, Juno with the fly to make it back.
There's Saucepan and Crystal on other teams. They have very high ult charge right now for it being such a short fight.
Yeah. Saucepan unfortunately dying early there. Gonna put a big hold on Pitt in their advance for now. And look at Kansas City. They're playing very, very tight. Very, very close together.
Tight, just poking out these leftovers from.
If I'm Pitt here, I go around the back side of the point.
You can take a speed ring.
They have the speed ring, but they gave Kansas City too much time.
Yeah, Kansas City's able to rotate very quickly with the Lucio.
Yeah, Bonaparte's in a lot of trouble getting all the attention from both supports. Oh my goodness, he gets booped away and he's already back at 1 HP.
Oh, barely nearly gets booped off the map. Zeke.
Oh man, Bonaparte's just having a really hard time living right now. And Saucepan is screwed as well. And second fight also goes to Kansas City.
Yeah, we almost see Soup get a 2-piece dinner right there. Right off the front of the boat. Oh, Twisted goes down before the fight.
Uh-oh. This is good
This
for
could be a
Pitt.
crucial advantage here for Pitt.
The Shatter gets nobody. What just happened there?
The Shatter got ate by the stairs. That's a real Blizzard moment.
Yeah, that was really weird. I thought
Blizzard is out and catches nobody.
Yep, there's B, there's an unfortunate Ray.
Hey, we're pressing Q.
Yep, and here comes Tyre on the Ryan. Oh my goodness. And now it's
God,
just Reaper versus everyone. This Reaper's not even gonna try it.
Crucially, though, Crystal the only one to have ult that didn't press it.
I thought that the Shatter was eaten by the Orisa Gold, but I guess it was the stairs. That was really weird.
Real Blizzard moment. I mean, I might be wrong, but it looked like it should have gone somewhere.
It should have hit the Lucio, at least, I think. And I don't think Orisa Gold protects people from Shatter who are behind her.
No, it just protects Orisa.
Yeah, but Kansas City with a really dominant map 1. And now we're on sub-level.
Took that first map, or the first fight, and then they just held.
Yeah.
They held. They managed to get those staggers. They managed to get that ult economy. We have a swap to Sigma on Pit.
Huh.
Now this map, I can see what they're playing at here. This last map they got poked out. Maybe they're trying to poke them out this map.
Again, Kansas City really tight, and Pitt a little more spread out. Kansas City being really aggressive here, taking the high ground, forcing Pitt back to low ground. Saucepan kind of in a bad position. Does manage to get back to high ground. Might be a little bit of a nuisance, but opts to just regroup with their team. Oh, look at Janitor. Janitor's in some trouble.
It is pushing.
Working a little better.
KCC being forced to back away from point to preserve their lives.
The point is eventually going to get capped here.
Yeah, Pick
Twisted. Bit of a misplay from Twisted there. Gets blown up by Sigma.
It tends to happen when you get close to him.
Yep. Now
KCC
City
just regrouping.
Yeah, Kansas City the ones have to
swap
wait.
from Twisted.
But we already have lift from Bonaparte.
Interestingly enough, there's no hit skins.
It's gonna go right away against Junkrat. Oh, Nevro's so low. Suit goes down. Nevro should be next. Oh, both heals are down. And now
both supports going down early for.
It's Twisted versus Bruno. And that guy manages to stay alive.
Yeah, I mean the Sigma pick out of Pit here, longer sustain. They're really keeping these fights going and winning the sustain battle.
Yeah. Someone
like you said, that Kiri Juno, more heals.
Someone in the chat just pointed out Saucepan versus Soup Can battle. We have a tour from KCC. Torb is really like split, and the turret's a little out of range.
I was looking for him. He is all the way over there.
Gets poked up by the Curie. Kansas City needs to do something like right now. They do have 4 ults to make something happen, but Pitt's about to have 4 of their own as well.
They're making their push to point.
Yep, here they come. Through low ground. Here comes Ray, here comes Nano, here comes Rush, Tyre. Tyre gets the Curie, that's half of their healing out. Oh, and Zeke goes down as well. Now Sigma's in a whole bunch of trouble. Bit of an unnecessary terror surge there, but
I think if you're on Pit, you maybe want one of your support ult back. It's definitely okay to drop the support ult, but dropping both into that might be hurting them in the next
yeah,
fight.
but look at the ult economy right now. 2 versus just Torb. I mean 3 versus Torb. I don't see how Pit loses this fight.
Twisted taking quite a lot of poke damage, forced to drop.
Uh-oh. Juno goes
KCC
down.
is all on the low ground.
And Pit just gonna try again with all that point progress they have.
Twisted makes a rotation back to high ground, poking out at Bonaparte. Now he might get isolated by Saucepan and Bonaparte if they push him.
Oh, Zeke with the
Zeke's
cheeky
making
flank.
the flank too. Oh, Zeke might get some value on this flank.
Twisted knows, they know. But if he goes in right now, which he
Blossom
is,
ready to rip. Oh,
Super
he's
almost down.
definitely
There
going
comes
for it.
Venture. Comes Reaper. He gets booped out of it, but I don't think it's gonna matter because Kansas City is down 4. Arissa's about to go down. Torb's down. It's just Torb.
We're covering about 60% of point, but it's just not enough.
Yeah. And they definitely can't make it. Lucio might touch. No, Lucio touches.
Soup, my goat.
Soup with the crazy rollout right there.
Yeah, and he's
Any
managed
lift,
to get a second touch to buy a little bit more time.
I don't know if any jump
Never
might
can
make it.
Oh,
He got
Saucepan.
Oh no!
Saucepan with the denial.
Oh man, and we're 1-1.
A really scrappy first game. I mean, now sub-levels out of the way, maybe a more traditional comp like a more traditional brawl comp like what KCC's running might be favored on this map.
Yeah. But I mean, that Sigma pick clearly worked for Pitt.
Oh yeah, but don't get me wrong, that sub-level map is definitely more poke favored. Twisted opting to swap to the soldier.
Yeah, maybe it's for the Juno. We'll see.
Well, I mean, I do see. I mean, the Sigma can get quite a lot of value into Orisa and Junkrat and Soldier.
Yep. Big poke damage from Kansas City here. As Pitt takes the high ground, Kansas City on low ground. Nobody really
able to absorb a lot of this poke.
trying to engage right now. I want to see Saucepan
Taking
going
high
on
ground
somebody.
over point control. Trying to
Oh,
force
Saucepan
these.
gets killed by mine. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it looks like Pitt's backing. Trying to preserve their team, trying to group up.
Oh, not anymore. I was about to say, I still think they could fight this. Maybe they can. As long as Juno doesn't die right here, I think they can
Zeke
fight
gets
this.
a pick on Crystal, that's huge. Bonaparte's
That
going
is
in,
really
but
big.
his support are lagging behind a little bit. Getting
Yeah,
those
but they're here
resources,
now.
and he's able to take space.
And
It's going to be a
just
bit
as,
flip.
yep, just as quickly, Pitt flips back the point, which is 23%.
Looks like neither team really wanting to commit to an all-out brawl.
Yeah.
Both teams feeling comfortable in this poke mirror.
Ooh, Zeke really low. So is Saucepan. Pitt's kind of feeling the pain right here, but they have.
Bonaparte's
again,
just taking a beating from all these angles.
Did they see them going high ground? I don't think they noticed. Oh, Kiri's in trouble.
Was just isolated.
Saucepan's in trouble too. He goes down. Bonaparte again gets just
a
one.
Junkrat.
Oh, but
B
B comes
coming
out.
out.
They're gonna have to back. Comes Tyre. Going
This Tyre
far,
could be-
far. Going for the Juno, and there goes most
stagger.
of its healing.
Yeah, Pitt getting forced all the way back into their spawn area.
Yeah,
If they
Bonaparte
lose anyone
purple,
else,
one
that's
shot.
a massive
Uh-oh.
stagger on Bonaparte. That's at least 10, 12% on the point before Bonaparte's even able to contest.
That one kill puts this game in 2-fight territory. Because they're not going to have another touch until 70%.
I mean, crucially, Pitt has both their support ults, but I mean, KCC has a tank ult, a DPS ult, and a support ult.
Yep.
I mean, but Zeke's rapidly approaching that Blossom.
Here comes Rush.
Get a big Blossom out this fight.
Oh, Bonaparte stuck in the trap. Oh, barely manages to hang on. Here comes Visor. They do a... Oh, it's Nano too. They do a pretty good job fighting it, but I don't know how much Pitt can handle.
Absorbing this Nano Visor and Orisa pressure, and he's able to survive it, and his team
Everyone survived that. Wow.
You know, excellent work out of Bonaparte and his backline to just absorb those ults and absorb that pressure from.
Pitt doing a great job kiting there. Now both the Soldier and Lucio on far left.
Soup taking a bit of poke, trying his chances maybe on the flank.
And Kansas City
Twisted looking a little isolated. Saucepan says, I think I will.
Look where Kansas City is. Oh, Zeke steps in the trap! But the lift gets 3! Oh, he gets speared out of it. No, that would have been huge.
It's a clash of the Titans here on the point.
That would have been crazy.
Both teams looking at 1-fight territory, and they're in the middle of a fight.
Here come a bunch of ults. Finally, Array. Here comes Tiger looking for Reaper. Oh, but Pitt is up.
Pitt is up, and
they're still up.
KCC can't stall this out. This is their last hope for this map.
It's just Soldier, I think. He's serpentining. Doesn't really do him any good though. And Pitt taking map 1.
Just the composure and the kiting. I think, you know, Pitt's looking pretty good at especially at the poke comps.
Yeah.
I think if you're KCC, you're looking at how you can maybe take the tempo to them, maybe get a map pick where it's a little bit more difficult for them to control the space as they are with the Sigma.
Mm-hmm. The Sigma really threw a wrench in for Kansas City. We'll have to see how they adapt for game 2. They do get the map pick. Where do you think they'll go?
I mean, if I was KCC here, I might go for like a cheeky Saravasa pick.
Flashpoint right away.
Yeah, I mean, I think you could definitely make Pitt a little bit uncomfortable on a map like that.
Yeah.
But unless they have other looks. I mean, I haven't been paying too much attention to Emerald this season. Been super locked in with the Ruby games. But if Pitt has other looks, I might be wrong. But Saravasa could be the answer. Runa Sapi.
Going for push. I kind of like that as well. I don't know. It's a lot more open. I would like to see a Widow play maybe.
Well, there's definitely a lot more ways to, you know, go around and flank this Pitt comp.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a Widow. Is anyone on Kansas City like a Widow main?
I don't know. I mean, I imagine at least one of their DPSs
right.
Click some heads. But I mean, running a Widow might play right into Bonaparte's strength on that Sigma. But the Runa Sapi pick might be enough to deter him from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this map definitely plays into that, you know, speed style, being able to rotate and flank.
They're arguing if picking a side matters in push.
Yeah, I only like to defend on push. If they try to make me attack, it's not happening. Yeah. Stoop saying that they want the good side. I agree.
Always.
I would want the good side.
It looks like we're about to ready up, aside for this from Zeke.
A little bit of playful banter in the chat. If you're this KCC team, what are you thinking about the hero swaps and maybe playing this map on something a little faster?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're going to see the Sigma again from Pitt. They worked really well for them. But besides that, I mean, I think their support line also worked pretty well. For Kansas City, I know they played Ana on the first... how long did they have Ana for? I think it was just for a little bit, right?
KCC, I think they had Ana for a large amount of the map.
Do you think that would work again on Runesabi?
I mean, against this Pitt comp, if we see the same comp from last round from Pitt, there's a lot of space for that Ana to sit way back on this map.
It looks like we're about to head in right now. So we'll have to see what's going on.
I'm very interested in seeing the strategies these teams come up with.
Yeah.
Any alterations they might come up with.
Initiating match.
I love the music for this map.
I think this map is definitely one of the more different push maps. I feel like a lot of the push maps play pretty similarly, but this one, really, that second checkpoint feels pretty long. I mean,
we have some pretty identical comps coming out from both teams. The last game.
Interesting. Never on the Cassidy though.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You know, Pitt's sticking to their double flex DPS look.
Staying on the toward as well for Kansas City.
Oopsie daisy.
Over here.
Yeah, I think this could play into Pitt's hands.
Challenging hostiles. Installed and ready to go.
Someone in chat wanted a tracer for Pitt.
Baby's under attack.
But both teams kind of just poking right now, not really going in. Torque turret pretty uncontested over there.
Taking a pretty big chunk of damage, getting healed up.
Returning TS1 to the barricade.
Oh, but Twisted goes down. I was about to say, Twisted's hurting a lot. Wow, and the tank goes down. Everything just fell apart for Kansas City really fast right
A ton
there.
of damage. Zeke just sleeping it off on cart. Don't mind me.
Potential wasted.
A quick nap.
Hey, I see one. Heads up.
And Pitt with a really good first fight. Gonna get 30, 40 meters here.
See, that's the thing about this map is that it, you know, first fight and you pretty much get right up to checkpoint for that
I
forward
know.
spawn. But the second half of the map being a lot harder than the first.
Definitely. Do they get forward spawn here?
They
3,
will get forward
2,
spawn.
1. They will. Wow.
I think this team fight will play out here over the forward spawn, this big corner here.
Yep. Oh, a
What a
huge lift. He
massive-
gets 3. Oh, it's
But he gets
stunned out
speared out
again.
again by the janitor. The janitor cleaning up these plays.
Saving the rest of his team. And Pitt has to
Second
back up
time.
a little bit, even though they're up 1.
Oh,
They
Pitt is taking a
Kansas.
tremendous amount of damage from that Torb overload. The
Mm-hmm.
backline being forced to wrap back. But they stabilize and they're going to have the numbers advantage.
Look at Kansas City. Pitt is still up 1, and Kansas City is really holding their own here. And now, oh, Saucepan maybe misplayed that a little. Oh,
Orb.
2 go down for Pitt, and the escape route is cut off. Oh, and
They're going to beam down.
that was.
They're going to reroll.
Oh no,
Oh no.
that's really bad for Pitt.
I think if you're Pitt, you're wondering where those 2 ults just went.
That was not good. They do all get forward spawn, but
I mean, look at the ult economy now.
I know 4 versus 1.
This might get KCC that 2 fights they need to get forward spawn.
Yep.
And it might be an even game after this next ult fight.
Saucepan manages to get out. If I'm Kansas City right here, I use like 1 and just make them back off.
Yeah, I mean,
so you can keep pushing the cart.
if KCC can be particularly efficient with their ults,
Oh, Saucepan's
they
in
can get
trouble.
away with a lot.
Manages to get away. Saucepan's getting away with a lot this game. Another lift. Only Torb. Doesn't get
We're going
canceled. But
down, but to half and then coming
There's-
right back up.
there's a Nano or Orisa all over Pitt.
On the Juno cleans up.
Wow, Pitt manages to take that fight there despite being down a whole bunch of ults. Although not much progress on the bot.
It just seems like KCC came into that fight with all those ults and all that space and just didn't really use any.
Right.
Maybe being a little too cautious with their ult usage there.
Yep, and now we're gonna get even more progress from Pitt here. Probably 70, 80 meters.
I mean, Pitt's just moving really well as a unit. Like, the push and pull of each fight. Pitt being able to...
A big ult from Saucepan here. The Ray comes out to counter it, and the Torb ult. Janitor's making full use of this Ray. But Pitt is still up. Oh my god, that guy
doing
gets
a
2.
wonderful job of just reacting to these ults
we need to not see a Terror Surge from Janitor here.
and giving space and taking space. Pitt
Yep.
doing very well together.
Janitor's in a lot of trouble. Gold's just in time. If he got rocked there, he would have died, I think. As Pitt crosses 100 meters, Kansas
They're in
City
the
needs to
final
make
stretch
something
here.
happen here. They've been holding on to Terror Surge and High Noon this entire time.
The battle ignites me.
Now's the time.
Yep.
But, I mean, if you're Pitt and you get an early ult out here and press that early aggression like
There's a
that,
lift. He gets 2. He
you
gets speared
out
again.
again. Janitor every time.
Yep. Oh, never
I
gets.
said, I am
speed.
not done yet. Never going low, going down to Saucepan.
And dying. Never. I was about to say never saying I won't use my ult. I'll just fight you regularly, but dies for it. Oh, and Janitor just gets bursted down so fast there.
Here comes the beam from Pitt.
Intimidation beam from Pitt.
Oh, just a huge amount of space being grabbed though, because KCC's down their tank.
Finally, a High Noon
And the
from
flank
behind.
dude from Nevro.
I didn't even see that.
He fully flanked all the way behind.
And there goes everything for Pitt. They're all gonna get forward spawn. There's gonna be another fight around the 0 marker, I think.
Pitt's going to have a Blossom, but KCC's in that spot again where they have 4 ults on the board.
Yep.
Now, if you're KCC here, I think you want to get out.
It
An
was
ult.
kind of the cheeky hiding right there.
You want to get an ult here just to get some pressure and get some space and keep moving forward. But
Oh,
Zeke's
Zeke
gonna
with the
come out first with
crazy
his ult.
blossom. And he lives, wow. Rush a little far back, but I like it. The Juno wailing on everybody right now. Rush Juno is terrifying.
I mean, Pittsburgh's just looking very in control with their ult usage.
Yep.
And their spacing every fight.
Every time they get one, they're just using it. And Kansas City is in disarray right now. Uh-oh. Twisted trying to stave them off a little bit, get some of it down. But 3 meters left. And Orisa gets knocked in the air and can't touch the cart in time. Oh my goodness, that was a really weird interaction.
Pitt just playing really well as a team. Being very organized with when they're kiting, when they're pressing, when they're using ults.
Yeah. That was one of the weirdest.
Control.
Look at this flank.
That flank, dude.
That last Sig lift was one of the weirdest interactions in this game. Like the Orisa golded in it, and it dropped him out of the Sig ult, but it was too late. And he was just above the cart and he didn't touch.
Unfortnite.
Yeah. I mean, now Pitt is up 2-0. Next map wins if they win it.
And if
What
Pitt
do you
just
think-
keeps controlling the game like this,
Mm-hmm.
it keeps like pushing, getting their ults out first, not pressing too many Q buttons at once, and kiting the ults that come out from KCC, it's just going to be another Pitt win.
Yeah. Besides that one slip up right at the beginning of the game, Pitt played that really.
You know, playing very well as a team.
I mean, what map do you think Kansas City does here? Because I think you have to shut down the Sigma. You need something close quarters.
And like I said, Cervasa's still on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you play like Clash on like Anubis. I mean, if you can run a speed brawl comp and just get on top of their backline, they cannot absorb the pressure like that. Because right now we're doing these poke fights, and the fights are just stalling out, and the sustain's going towards Pitt. Pitt's being able to absorb a lot of this pressure from KCC. But if you can just push straight past that Sigma onto the backline, there's not much he can do.
Yeah, I think in order, I would want Throne of Anubis, and then like King's Row, maybe, and then Suravasa, like you said.
Well, unfortunately, King's Row's just not in the map pool.
Oh, that's so sad.
You have to hold that one.
Any hybrid map.
Maybe not
King's Row
mid.
isn't in the map. That's blasphemy. I don't know.
The RNG wheel did not pick King's Row. I saw it in voice
That's
chat.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
The wheel just decided this season that there will be no King's Row. Nambani. All right.
Oh man,
All right.
another hybrid map, but
No,
We'll have to see how
I
this works
see what
out.
they're cooking. I just hope that they're cooking what I think they're cooking.
we'll have to see.
Because, I mean, Pitt's DPSs are going to love it, but I think Bonaparte might struggle with this map
Mm.
if they stick to that Sigma, that is. But if KCC opts to defend first, maybe, they might have a really solid chance at just stuffing these high grounds and, you know, refusing to give up some of that space. I mean, this map is notoriously garbage to attack on, let me tell you.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I mean, they did make a few adjustments, little minor tweaks here and there on the map, but it's still Nambani.
Nambani moment.
Nambani moment, yeah. Although I will say the stairs next to point are a lot more clean now, a lot easier to stay relevant and also flank.
Yeah.
I think, is that Pit opting for attack?
Yep.
Interesting.
It
Very
doesn't
interesting.
subject themselves to the horrors. But as we head into this
I don't know,
third
Pit might
and-
have a strat for this if they're feeling confident with starting on that attack.
Yeah. Third and maybe final game here. We'll see if Kansas City can turn this around. So Numbani, notoriously hard to attack on, but do you think Pitt will keep the Sig here?
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But also, I would not want to play Sig on this map, especially on attack. But I can see how you might get it done. I
Ready for battle.
see a little bit of Winston, a little bit of Diva. See, this is what I expect out of this map.
Oh, some big changes. Genji for Pitt here. Oh, they switched sides. When did that
Genji,
happen?
honestly, we're looking at almost a mirror here. -2 heroes on each team.
Mm-hmm.
The Junkrat, Brig on KCC. Then we got the Reaper and the Juno on Pit.
Yeah, the teams did swap. It might confuse me a couple times.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Don't tell anyone.
Okay. One part pressing on this high ground, getting instantly dove by the
Yeah,
Winston and Genji, but
did pull two of them off. If the rest of Pitt goes left right now, I think they have a shot. I don't know. The Diva is a big distraction for them right now.
yeah, they're Saucepan looking for that deep flank there on the coast side. Might get
Yeah.
up here, put some
Here it
pressure on
comes.
Soup.
Oh, he gets mined. And he's out of there.
If Diva can absorb the pressure of 3 people, they might be
Oh,
able
look at
to
Zeke. Look at Zeke.
fight this mismatch.
Come over here for you.
Zeke can't really make anything happen there. But a good thought. You just have to break through a little bit. I think the rest of Kansas City falls after that. Saucepan with another try. Oh, he gets
coming
twisted.
in every few seconds here, trying to get some pressure on Soup so that, because I mean that's the crucial linchpin here of the defense is you need to kill their flex support.
Yep.
If you kill their flex support, that's
Oh,
a fight
but
win.
Saucepan
Soup
goes
just-
down.
Soup just refusing to die.
Never goes down. It has a shot here, I think. They have to focus one target right now. They have to go on Twisted, I think, and they took a little too long, and Bonaparte went in alone. Uh-oh. And one of the healers just slept. A bomb already from Bonaparte.
Soup,
And almost...
Soup taking down Saucepan again in the one.
Wow.
Rally coming out. Casey saying
Oh,
it's
no,
not
Primal.
over.
Oh,
until
Reaper
you
falls off
get
the map.
support in the tank.
Yep.
If you have
Huge
an
primal
Almond
from
Winston, it is not over.
Xander. And now Pitt has to back up.
Not even a tick going.
They had a chance there, but I think they kind of just the communications broke down in the middle of that fight.
Yeah, Soup just managing to live despite all of the pressure Saucepan's trying to throw at him.
Yep.
Yeah, looking like they're gonna put more people on the task. I mean, we got
It's
5
everyone.
stacked on high, 5 stacked on coast.
Everyone left. I think you just have to be bold and make a really aggressive play somewhere.
Really solid map choice out of KCC. Looking like they prepped this.
60 seconds.
Yeah, definitely. And here comes that aggressive play, but Saucepan gets purpled right
Oh,
away.
Soup going very low. If
And
Soup
he
goes
goes
down here,
down.
that could be
Soup
point.
is down. Oh, Zeke with a bit of an unfortunate blossom. Here comes the tire. Gets
KCC
the
is going to
other
struggle
Ana.
to sustain here without their flex support.
Yeah, but they got 2 for it, I think. And here's our last push try from Pitt.
Remaining.
I would.
They need to get at least 1 tick here. They have to make something happen. And they have the blade. They're coming up on 4 ults. They need to make something happen. Finally some
Zeke
progress on the
and
point.
Saucepan looking for those flank angles.
Zeke goes down, but they still have 4 ults. Just use them, use them. They do get a tick. Here's Blade.
Saucepan
Finally, Zeke
blading
goes
Soup.
down. He gets 2 for the price of 1. Come on, we need to see the other 3 ults. I think they're trying to save them on the assumption that they'll win this point, but that's not guaranteed yet. There's Nano, there's Ray. Okay, now I think it's pretty close to guaranteed. Rally goes down.
Janitor primaling the Ana.
Yeah, but it's not gonna matter. So Pitt does cap the point, but having to use everything to do so.
Just barely. Now, crucial thing here is how they play point 2 on attack. You either get a solid fight on point 2 or it just blows right past.
Yep.
But if KCC's able to get a solid fight on point 2, it might be good chances for them when they go to attack. I mean, less than 2 minutes on the clock for Pitt to make this push.
Yeah. And Kansas City playing very passively here. Gonna let the cart go around the second corner.
I mean, if you're gonna fight anywhere on point 2, this is where you fight, at the next corner.
Here's Nano Blade in Kansas City. Gets
Diva
2.
Bomb coming out.
Gets 3. And now Bonaparte has to get up, but he gets
Trying to leave,
slapped.
but he can't.
They have to stagger him, I think. That's a big stagger. Nevero getting 4 or 5 kills there.
Yeah, never having a real hero moment with that blade there. You know, top 10 anime moments for Nevro.
60 seconds remaining.
And now we're possibly down to just 1 fight left again.
Oh, certainly, especially on this this point.
Mm-hmm. The cart's kind of in an awkward spot too. I don't usually see it here.
You usually see it stall out at the next corner.
Yeah.
This is
Janitor
going
going,
a bit more
going in pretty
aggression
hard.
here. Janitor
no!
goes down.
It doesn't work for them. That's huge for Pitt.
Hey, Pitt,
Oh, and Juno blows up right there. And they're down a healer, but they have someone on the cart. They're gonna get almost all the way there, I think.
part, they've got 20 seconds.
Oh, break super out of position. Does she live? No.
KCC is
That's
4.
bad.
10 seconds.
It's 4v3. If they can stop
3,
Cart here,
2, 1. They choose not
won't.
to.
They choose not to.
It gets 2. I get slept. Bonaparte with like his 3rd denied lift this set.
A 4th.
4th.
3 to Arista Spear, 1 to sleep. But Bonaparte knows it's about more than just hitting fat fluxes.
Kansas City seeming to not have as much control over this game as they did.
This
Now
last
hit with
point's
advisor.
very strong for the Sigma comp, I
Here
think.
comes Tyre, but it goes
Then Tyre
down.
gets shot by the auto-aim soldier.
Oh, Janitor gets slept and he's purpled.
You all
And he's
coming out
wrecked.
here.
He's absolutely
Got him pressed.
deleted by Saucepan. Uh-oh. And not only does Pitt finish, they
have
finish
a
with time left.
30 seconds remaining.
insane
That's crazy.
turnaround here for Pitt on that last chunk of the map.
I know.
Score 0 to 3. Switching sides.
You know, I thought KCC was cooking something up here, but it might be they might be losing control of that master plan, L plan, you know.
Yeah. I mean, whatever they're doing at the start was really working. And
So we haven't seen any of the shenanigans that they might be planning for this attack, though.
that's true.
Because the real strategy, I think, is on attacking first. If you have a good strategy for attacking first, you can get all that time in the bank to work on the rest of the map.
Hmm.
But I think you know, almost half of your map when you play Nomani is just first point.
Yeah.
Okay, we see maybe a Pharah swap from Nevro. We might be being teased, but
They're into the soldier though.
there's plenty of vertical cover.
4.
All these
I
tall
guess.
buildings and stuff, good corners.
Attackers incoming. Defend.
I mean, but
objective
nothing stops a well-placed Helix, though.
Yep. Seeing a Farah May from Kansas City.
Look at
Very
look at the Pharah poke. So much damage going out on Bonaparte and that guy.
Hmm.
Crucially, ult charge as well.
May
to
with the
Pharah.
big flank here, and Juno doesn't. Juno notices.
It looks like Pitt's
Now
gonna give up that first
is
high
in trouble.
ground pretty freely.
Oh, or not. And
No,
it's down too. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Pitt's defense just looking too scattered, too unfocused to really do anything.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong for second guessing the KCC plan, the big plan for Nomani.
spot the payload.
They seem to be really comfortable on that first point, defense and attack. Now, let me remind you that Pitt had 2 minutes for their attack at this point when they were
Yep.
pushing.
They had to use all their time on the first point, and now Kansas City has 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fair, taking tons of damage from that soldier.
Yep.
They can just press around this corner, maybe get a pick on the back line. That'll be half a point two over for
There's
Bonaparte.
another lift. Doesn't
Having
get
a lift.
anyone.
Didn't get canceled, but did not hit anybody.
Here comes Janitor. Oh, he slept, but he gets woken up
Nader
immediately. He's
slept,
purple.
Naded. Man's
Janitor
got all the
gets-
conditions. He's naded by his own on it too.
Janitor gets hit with everything.
You know, Saucepan's gonna pull out an ult for him too. Just a cherry on top. Janitor said, "I eat those for breakfast."
And for those watching it, it is Pittsburgh 2, Kansas City 0. Someone in the chat was saying the scores are
Oh,
backwards.
instantly slept on the visor.
Yeah, Visor
Big
doesn't really
nade.
do much.
Big nade from Soup.
Kind of
One thing you
unfortunate.
gotta look out for when you pop Feral is you need to know if that Sig's got hands.
Yep.
It's just free overhealth for that Sigma.
Oh, and Twisted just barely managed to hang on.
Same thing for the Blizzard for Twisted. He needs to know whether or not Bonaparte's got his hands ready.
We have an Ashe from Kansas City now. Oh,
Might be
look
able
where
to
Kansas
finish
City's going.
But Pitt's reacting, but the map has been flipped.
Yeah, here's another lift.
Another flux from Bonaparte. He's
That doesn't
farming
get
these
anyone. That doesn't get anyone. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. 3 seconds of the nano. He does get Zeke, but I think that's gonna be it for Janitor gets.
Yeah, Bonaparte's
City.
farming these fluxes, but he just the only thing left is to make sure they connect.
I know.
The threat of that May Blizzard is still there.
They're getting some cart progress. Almost at that second corner. Oh, the rock just missing, but already 3 minutes are gone from Kansas City's timer.
Twisted
Oh,
goes
and
down
Twisted goes
early.
down.
There will be no Blizzard this fight if Pitt can press this advantage.
Yep. There they are. Oh, they get 2 more.
Oh, the
And
classic
Soup.
saucepan and soup battle.
6 feet under.
Saucepan will win this time.
And we're going under 2 minutes here.
Over here.
You know, I think saucepan proving that the sauce is stronger than the soup.
Real.
Gotcha.
Well, we're down to about where Pitt was on their attack.
Yep. The lift finally
This
gets
one's
Janitor.
well
He gets a kill. And it doesn't get canceled.
I'm standing hot.
The Blizz is gonna get 1 though, but doesn't really matter.
Big W
this
for my
next-
boy Bonaparte getting a pick
know.
with the flux.
Getting a
Gotta
flux that
feel
actually
good
hit
after a
something.
few of those.
Yeah, and just like that, we're down to a minute.
Yeah, we're looking at. I mean, you're looking at rally and then maybe a dragon soon if Nevro can farm up that ult quickly. But you've
Janitor's-
got 2 ults from Pitt that might come out fairly soon. Yep, there's the.
Oh no, Pitt's really hurting.
I'm surprised they didn't nano that visor.
Yeah.
It seemed to have been the play before.
Pitt having to give up a lot of space here, but I do think they get another touch
On the space, yeah.
before the point, especially since Kansas City is
They're
not on the
not
cart right
pushing
now.
cart.
Finally, Junkrat's gonna go back and get it, but I think that wasted just enough time for Pitt to have a real shot here.
Saucepan getting in position for that over-the-top flank. He's gonna try and go on the brig. He gets picked. by
Oh
Honcho.
no!
Never hitting a
Do
clean
they touch?
headshot. They have a dragon for this too.
Bonaparte really, really, really wants it, and he gets nanoed, and he's gonna flux.
This
He
flux
gets-
is gonna hit me.
1. Oh my God!
The
Junior just killed
panic
everybody. They need to stay on the cart. I think they're gonna. Well, they're gonna get it here. Yeah. Wow, and a
KCC, you're
huge
just
hold
hoping
from Pitt
that,
there.
you know, next time you get those ults out faster.
Victory.
Yep. Kansas City's so close there, but just falling short.
Really just a master class in teamwork from Pitt this whole series. Coordination is key.
Yep.
Excavation.
What did we say? We said the sauce is stronger than the soup.
Yeah, this is a great play from Sauce.
Oh yeah. Hey, well, thanks for coming out and watching this excellent Emerald game.
Yeah. Got anything
This has
to
been
say?
United Rogue Overwatch tonight. Anything
for
left,
watching.
Chase West?
I don't think so. Oh, okay. We have a game right after this. I think it's on a different Twitch account, maybe. Okay, it's gonna be here. Never mind.
Twitch.
They switched. Okay.
Alright, we will stop yapping so y'all can get right into the next match.
Yeah.